Trump lawyer strikes back. Mueller unlawfully obtained transition emails in Russia probe, by Joshua Kaplan for the Gateway Pundit. According to Axios boss Mike Allen, special counsel Robert Mueller secretly got his hands on many tens of thousands of email exchanged by Trump transition officials. Trump lawyer Corey Langhofer penned a blistering response to the news accusing Mueller of unlawfully obtaining transition documents. A Fox News reports a lawyer for the Trump presidential transition team is accusing special counsel Robert Mueller's office of inappropriately obtaining transition documents as part of its Russia probe, including confidential attorney-client communications and privileged communication. In a letter obtained by Fox News and sent to House and Senate committees on Saturday, the transition team's attorney alleges unlawful conduct by the career staff at the General Service Administration in handing over transition documents to the special counsel's office. Corey Langhofer, the counsel to Trump for America, wrote in the letter that the special counsel's office is aware that the GSA did not own or control the records in question. Langhofer noted the special counsel's office has extensively used the materials in question, including portions that were susceptible to claims of privilege. Mueller's office did not return Fox News' request for comment. Mueller obtained the email through the General Services Administration, GSA, that were sent using presidential transition team addresses ending in ptt.gov. Axios reports the emails include 12 accounts, one of which contains about 7,000 emails, the sources said. The accounts include the team's political leadership and the foreign policy team, the sources said. Why it matters. The transition emails are said to include sensitive exchanges on matters that include potential appointments, gossip about the views of particular senators involved in the confirmation process, speculation about vulnerabilities of Trump nominees, strategizing about press statements, and policy planning on everything from war to taxes. Trump transition officials only learned Mueller secretly obtained the emails after noticing special counsel investigators asking detailed questions based on the exchanges. Trump transition officials were reportedly surprised by the move, as they have fully cooperated with the special counsel's office since the probe began. According to Allen, the special counsel's office will use the emails to generate new leads. Are you kidding me? Let's take a quick listen to this. Breaking news, Trump lawyer Mueller improperly obtained transition documents in Russia probe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? To develop new leads?
Hey, Fox News alert. Officials from the Trump transition team penning a new letter to high-ranking lawmakers accusing Russia special counsel Robert Mueller's office of wrongdoing, claiming it inappropriately obtained sensitive documents, some of which they say were protected under attorney-client privilege. Garrett Tenney is following this developing story for us now, live from the White House. Garrett.
Well, Molly, we're still going through this letter, but what we can tell you is that we have learned that the Trump transition team, today, an attorney for that team sent a letter to congressional leaders alleging that special counsel Robert Mueller's team acted inappropriately, is how they're wording it, in obtaining materials that belonged to the transition. Now, in that letter to committees in the House and Senate that are responsible for government oversight, Attorney Corey Langhofer claims Mueller's team intentionally went around the transition to obtain the transition's private materials, including privileged communications. Now, Mueller's team allegedly did that through the General Services Administration, or GSA. During the transition period, it was the GSA that provided office space and supplies to the transition team, and also notably hosted the team's email services. Now, part of that agreement is that any computers or communications are secure, But in August, the transition team claims that the special counsel requested copies of the emails, laptops, cell phones, and other materials belonging to more than a dozen top transition team members who were largely responsible for national security and policy issues. And that the GSA then provided those materials to Mueller's team without notifying the transition, and it did so without filtering or redacting privileged material, some of which is protected by presidential privilege and attorney-client privilege. Now, the transition team claims this move sets a precedent that could allow future presidential transitions to have either private records misappropriated by government agencies, and it is now requesting Congress to take steps to prevent that from happening. We are also told that officials familiar with the investigation are concerned that Robert Mueller's team may have violated the Fourth Amendment in obtaining these records, and that is something that congressional officials are now going to be looking at as well.
And he didn't respond to Fox's questions. Of course not. He should be thrown in prison, this man. This man will go to any lengths to destroy this country. This man is a treasonous human being. This man is not looking for a Russia probe. He's looking for anything he can get his hands on. He's a disgusting human being. That's all I could say. Mueller should be thrown in prison for what he did. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.